Before I got to Buckner, I was currently in a domestic violence shelter. I had been there for 2 full years. I was fleeing my partner, and 2 months later, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I am a writer, so I pretty much wrote my way through a lot of some of the things that was triggering me or setting me off or kind of getting me in a bad space. Everything is on paper. I didn't notice that until, someone told me I should write a book. That was kind of how I was able to navigate this life.
So I first met Vanessa when I was working in the children's program. So I had the pleasure of working with her daughter, Aaliyah. Vanessa and her kids had just moved to this area from a shelter. So coming in, her daughter was definitely more reserved. Coming from a domestic violence situation, a lot of the families that we work with, we have to really work with them through counseling and building up that confidence again.
I was having a little bit of a struggle with trusting a lot of people, or, I was kind of trying to figure out my own. And I had no idea that me figuring it out on my own means I can come here and figure it out. Kind of like at the shelter, same concept, same idea, but community-wise, meeting other parents, other women who had their own struggles. Buckner assists me with coming up with my own goal.
As I changed roles and became a family coach here, I got to work with Vanessa in a different capacity. So I've been able to see her as she has battled breast cancer for the second time, gone through surgeries, worked on certificates, and written her first book and now working on her second book. So working with Vanessa, I have just seen how inspirational she is, and anything that if she's down, she's never down for long. So like I said, she had a surgery. Did that stop her? No, she's working on her book.
So my first book came about, I like to skate. And I remember skating for us. This is my concept of skating. It was a special occasion. You didn't do it often. You didn't do it every day. It'll be a field trip. I'm gonna write a short story about me and the kids skating. And my favorite page is the one where all three of us in the picture. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen in book history. And I've read a lot of books, children's books. I read all kinds of books, and I just that page was the cutest thing I've ever seen. And so I don't know, it lit a little fire inside of me.
So now she's able to speak with such confidence in herself. She's able to tell her story. I love hearing her tell her story and testimony. When she graduated from the family coaching program, she was our guest speaker, and she just has such a way with words, and she was able to share her story and her testimony and inspire those other people who were completing the program as well, and just really speak into what Buckner has done for her.
My relationship with God is better. The relationship with my kids is better. They've been able to give me access to resources that will help replenish relationships between mothers and children, especially if they've been broken or if trauma situations have occurred that may have gotten in the way of that relationship. And that's what I was able to do here in this community. We'll start over and build a whole new community and a whole new village.
This is just the beginning for Vanessa. I see her continuing to thrive. I see her as an accomplished author. I see her writing more books. I see her being a motivational or inspirational speaker. I see her inspiring others who are going through breast cancer or domestic violence. I see her just learning how to share her story and making an impact on this community, and just the community of women that we have here as well within Buckner.